Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2018 Holiday Parade. Welcome. My name is Debbie Robinson, and I am here with the Jeremy Scott.
I tell you what, Debbie, I don't know about you, but with a theme like the one we have here tonight, I can't wait to see what everybody's come up with.
Christmas at the movies. Let's see what it looks like.
Absolutely, let's do that. And as you can see, the emergency personnel are kind of in typical fashion coming up the street as we speak. And so you know that everything is about to get underway. People are really excited about this. These temperatures, perfect for something like this.
It sure is. We couldn't ask for better weather, and we're so thankful that the rain has held out. So I think we're about to get started. And here we have our color guard from the Guernsey County Veterans Honor Guard. We thank you for your service.
Absolutely. And, you know, that's always a powerful moment that we start off the parade with that very thing, Debbie.
Absolutely.
And following behind, it looks like we have the Cambridge City Police and the Guernsey County Sheriff. And I tell you, they brought everybody out in full force. Not only the City of Cambridge police cruisers, we even have the canines.
We do. We have the canine unit here with us, and we appreciate them very much and all that they do for our community.
Absolutely. And as you can see, the canines are all dressed to the nines and all the Christmas lights and that kind of thing. So that's kind of a neat thing. And as a matter of fact, in addition, Debbie, how about this, to the fact that the Cambridge Police Department has come out here with the dogs, with the canines, we do have the Guernsey County Sheriff's Office with special guest Maddie Lynn Chrisman, who is Miss Ohio. She was kind of a late addition to this thing, so we were very lucky to be able to get her into this parade.
Yes, and we also want to thank the State Highway Patrol for being here this evening with us.
Absolutely. Please designate a sober driver and remember to buckle up always. Seatbelt safety, very, very important. And, you know, Sheriff Jeff Payton and the entire staff, Debbie, would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And thanks to everybody for the continued support throughout the year.
And there's our beautiful Maddie.
Yes,
Miss
there
Ohio. Hello, Maddie.
Riding what appears to be some kind of bee stoop. Okay.
And next we have A.J. Lawrence, son of Ben and Denise Lawrence, and Mason Tedrick, son of Matt and Jody Tedrick, leading our parade and carrying the Cambridge Main Street sponsor
My
banner.
goodness, is that McGruff the crime dog on the back of Sheriff Jeff Payton's little go-kart there, Debbie?
It certainly is.
And there goes Jeff Payton.
And here comes the Guernsey County Dog Shelter.
Hey, how appropriate was that? We had McGruff the crime dog followed by the Guernsey County Dog Shelter, Debbie. That's exciting stuff right there.
And they welcome the public to come and visit them Tuesday through Saturdays, 11 through 4 p.m.
Oh, what a motley crew they have on the back there. They get a little hayride in the middle of November.
That's exactly right.
How cool. Boy, they really brought out everybody tonight here, Debbie.
They certainly did. All of their units, beautiful.
Yeah, very beautifully done. And I tell you, there's something about the flashing lights that really and truly adds something to this whole decor. You know, we have the courthouse all lit up, of course, and everybody decked out in Christmas garb. But how about these lights that are flashing too? I don't know. Something about that to me just kind of adds to the whole ambiance.
It certainly does.
And I'll tell you, Debbie, we would not be able to do this without the help of so many sponsors. How about Jurassic Park, the sponsor of the Candyland that's going to be going on, Cambridge Main Street Candyland, Jurassic Park Education Center, where the outside is in. Join them for numerous community family events and education and outdoor programs throughout the year at Jurassic.com. They do a lot throughout the entire year. And look who we have here, Debbie Robinson. This excites me greatly. We have our Grand Marshal, Joel Lasigo, and his beautiful wife, Stephanie. When I say beautiful, she is beautiful. Joel is honored for all of his dedication to the community and the courthouse light shows. Joel has had a lot of help, though, with the courthouse light show from Jared, Craig, Todd, Dan, and, of course, Grant and Pat Halfley. They had the vision to bring our community to life during the season, and they pay tribute as well to so many causes by illuminating with colors during the other months of the year. So a big hats off to Joel and to Stephanie for all that they do.
We certainly appreciate them. And, of course, Grant was inspired to create the Courthouse Light Show because of Dickens Victorian Village and all the volunteers who make those beautiful mannequins happen.
Yeah. And, you know, speaking of Dickens and the way that downtown comes to life. Cambridge Main Street. This float takes us back to the movie The Nutcracker. How about this? Mary Beth Sills and the board of directors would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Also on the float is the furry Marshall Piper and her family. Piper won a costume contest at the First Friday event with the United Way in August, with the prize being named Furry Marshall.
That is just perfect. And next we have one of our Guernsey County Commissioners, Jeremy. Here's County Commissioner Dave Saft, who is also a veteran of the U.S. Army's 3rd Infantry.
Fantastic.
Dave's driving a 1986 Army Blazer and is followed by his fellow commissioners, Skip Gardner and Dave Wilson. All three are wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, too.
If I know Dave Wilson like I think I know Dave Wilson, I think he's excited to be in a vehicle for this parade and not up here emceeing. He's in where it's warm, Debbie.
Yes, he's smart. 20 years ago, he asked me to take his place up here. And look at him, comfortable in a vehicle.
Well, good for Dave. I think he's earned the right to do that, absolutely.
And Skip as well. Thank you both.
We were just talking about Jurassic Park, Debbie, and here they are. They've been connecting youth and families with the outdoors since 1996. Make sure you do indeed check out all their events and programs at Jurassic.com. Of course, you can get all the updates about next year's Classic and all that kind of thing as well. All the money that goes into that Classic comes back into our community and enables them to do these events throughout the entire year.
Yes, we certainly appreciate them and all they do. Outside is in, sharing the outside with our youth, and of course, the Jurassic Classic that brings in thousands and thousands of visitors to our area, something that's very dear to my heart.
Yes, absolutely.
Lots of visitors. And next we have the Cambridge Fire Department, and they wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, Debbie, don't forget to be checking those batteries and those smoke detectors. You want to make sure that is all up to date as we head on into the holiday season.
And another fire department we have is the Quaker City Volunteer Fire Department with the Queen, the 2018 Queen, Vanessa Tracy, and Braylee Stevens, who was 2018 Princess.
All right, we got a lot of royalty up in here. How about that, Debbie?
And the Castle Fire Station is out. We appreciate them.
We were just talking about Cambridge Main Street. The staff, the board of directors, and volunteers just want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Obviously, this whole parade would not be possible without them.
No, nor possible without PnL Solutions. Linda Miller and staff wishing all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We also have to say a very special thank you to Cambridge Used Cars. They're the ones who lent us the truck that we're using for all the graphics that you're seeing if you're watching the parade via video. We would not be able to be carrying this on video if not for the help of Cambridge Used Cars. They are, like I said, the ones who lent us that truck for tonight for the use for the graphics and everything like that. So big ups to all the Clewells and everybody else who you hear and all those crazy commercials you hear on the radio. But we really and truly do appreciate Cambridge Used Cars for allowing us to do that. Well, I think we've got every fire department throughout the county here, Debbie.
Here's Old Washington Fire Department.
Yeah, indeed. And you're even seeing some ambulances, that kind of thing. United Ambulance, how cool is that? The fact that those guys were able to come out here this year. I know United Ambulance, very active year-round. It's good that they're able to take a break from their busy schedule to be a part of this parade because, again, like I said, it wouldn't be possible, a lot of the emergency services, without the help of United Ambulance.
It certainly wouldn't, and we do thank all who serve us.
Hey, what's that I hear coming down the street? That would be the Cambridge High School Marching Band, one of our 4 instrumental ensembles performing at Cambridge High School. As a matter of fact, the marching band participates in football games, contests around the state, and also all kinds of community events throughout each and every year.
Let's take a listen.
Sounds
Very
like a little
festive.
Jingle Bell Rock to me.
Yes, and And you know, another sponsor that we have is Abel's Heating and Cooling and Electric. Russ Abels and his staff wishes everyone a very warm Christmas.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know,
very
Russ,
appropriate.
we appreciate you sponsoring this. Now, how about a space heater? I'm just kidding. But it is really cold out here, and it is absolutely adding to the ambiance, kind of like those lit-up drums that you see as they walk by. Yes, indeed. And coming up, it looks like we have got Kiwanis Cub Scout Pack 547 presenting A Christmas Story. The pack meets every Tuesday at Cambridge Intermediate School. That happens at 6 p.m. For more information, just give Dale a call. Dale at 740-432-2356. Christmas Story. That your favorite Christmas movie of all time, Debbie?
Yes, I do like A Christmas Story. That is a great movie and a great way to kick off our theme this year.
Yeah. Oh, there's the lamp. Of course, you have to have the lamp. The lamp right up there, right up front, as it should be. So, yes, indeed. Oh, they've got, I think, every single reference from that movie on that float, Deb.
Yes, they do. And look who's stuck to the flagpole there. I double dog dare ya.
That's some dedication.
It certainly is. Thank you so much.
A lot of youth in this parade already, Debbie.
Well, that is truly what the parade and what the holidays are about.
Well,
celebrating with youth and family and friends.
And you know, Debbie, I know that you and your staff at the Guernsey County Visitors and Convention Bureau really and truly wish everyone safe travels during this busy season.
We sure do. We're happy to help be a sponsor. And next we have the 1952 Chevy sedan delivery by Scott Ogle Realty. Jessica Dawson, Donna Dolan, Mark Wharton, Karen Bebout, and Dave Ogle wish you a very Merry Christmas and a joyous new 2019. Thank you for 45 years of business.
And next is the Nightmare Before Christmas. Join Jack, Sally, and the rest of the gang as they plan on taking over Christmas. Matter of fact, Debbie, this float that you're seeing right here, the Nightmare Before Christmas, won the award for the 2018 Christmas at the Movies Trophy for Best Through Eyes of a Child. So anybody who has ever seen the Nightmare Before Christmas, you know that your kids are digging that float right now.
Congratulations.
Very neat.
And next we have the best Christmas pageant ever, and the Herdmans have taken over. Come see this holiday classic at Cambridge Performing Arts Center the first and second weekend of December, and I can't wait.
You going to go see that show at CPAC, Debbie?
I'm taking Christopher, of course.
Fantastic. Well, next up we have Meadowbrook Tire and Muffler, who wishes you a Merry Cars Christmas. Remember, they inflate tires, not prices. And you can see why they're saying Merry Cars Christmas. I see Mr. McQueen up there at the front of the float. How cool is that?
Oh, what a super float.
Look
at those drivers.
And they're also representing the Ohio State Buckeyes, who pulled off a big one today against the team from up north.
They certainly did.
Yeah. So I know that they're really excited on that float right there.
You know, let's take a moment to thank Wesbanco. Kathy Mishler and staff want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Indeed.
And here is the East Ohio Force Volleyball Club. And they would like to wish everyone a jolly volley Christmas.
As John Dunning rides on by, you just saw his face up close and personal.
So he gets to pull the Polar Express.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want some hot chocolate. Anytime I see Polar Express, that's immediately what I get the craving for. Hey, next up we have Mid-Ohio Behavioral Health, the people you know and trust, wishing everyone a wonderful holiday season. And look at that. They really went to great lengths to put that one together. All kinds of lights, all kinds of decor on the back of that float. Candyland under construction, it says.
Yes, it is beautiful. And look at all the lights. They did put a lot of work into this. Thank you, Mid-Ohio Behavioral Health. And we should take a moment also to thank People's Bank. Matt Dolan and staff wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So thank you for helping to make the parade possible.
Following closely behind Mid-Ohio Behavioral Health, we have the students from Dance Central who would like to wish you a happy holiday season and invite you to their annual Spirit of Christmas performance. That's happening December the 9th. So basically, Debbie, what you need to do, you need to go to that CPAC show, and then you need to head across to Dance Central and check them out, too.
That sounds like a good plan.
And next up, we have got Boy Scout Troop 500 who just says Merry Christmas. So Merry Christmas to the Boy Scout Troop 500 and Merry Christmas from them to you as well. Looks like we've got another award winner coming up the street, Deb.
Yes, we do. On Christmas Eve, the LMI Custom Mixing Team embarks on a magical adventure to the North Pole on the Polar Express while learning about friendship, bravery, and the spirit of Christmas.
Yes, and they actually won Best of Show for this year's parade, so congratulations to LMI Custom Mixing. That is a job well done by those guys and gals.
And another thank you to a sponsor, Francis Restaurant. Bob Francis and staff hope your Christmas is merry and bright.
And all aboard the Polar Express train ride. This memorable journey will take you on an incredible journey. Believe the magic this holiday season. Can you hear the ringing of those bells, Debbie?
Yes, I can. I think I can.
I believe so. And again, congratulations to LMI on winning Best of Show for 2018. Seeing a little bit of everything.
They certainly put a lot of work into it.
Yes, they did.
Beautiful. Let's take a moment to thank another sponsor, the Learning Jungle. Sherry Hill and staff want to take time to be a kid during the busy season. So remember to be a kid.
Absolutely. Is that ever a problem for you, Debbie?
No, okay. Never. And look at these beautiful kids on this beautiful LMI float. Love the Polar Express.
And again, congratulations to them. I can see why they won Best of Show. That's an awesome job by those guys and gals.
And next, we have the Cambrie Shrine Club. Please support Shriners Hospital for Children.
They do a lot of great work throughout the year,
do.
Debbie. So if you ever see them standing maybe at the four-way in Senecaville, as I have in the past, we have to always make sure that if at all possible, we donate to the cause. Because like I said, they make sure that children receive care that otherwise they might not be able to receive. Boy, they've got a lot of them. Look at that cool car, too.
Certainly. Next, we have the Cambridge Middle School cheerleaders. I think I hear them cheering.
I do, too.
They are the 2018 ECOL champions, and they would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Absolutely, and they are full of spirit, despite the temperatures, despite everything. Boy, I tell you, they are just as full of spirit, and you see why they won this year. You see why they are ECOL champions.
Yes, congratulations to the Cambridge Middle School cheerleaders.
And here comes a crew and a half, I would say. We have the float from our friends at Respecs, who remind us that with their on-the-go ordering, shopping for groceries couldn't be easier. They offer home delivery in select locations. Respecs, wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas. And there they go, folks, riding on by on that big, beautiful float. Hey, Merry Christmas from Respecs, and I do indeed see the caricatures of both Brian and Peter Respeck on the side of that float.
Very fitting. Walmart, with Jay Smith and staff, wish everyone a happy holiday. Thank you for being a sponsor, Walmart.
Equine royalty. You know, we were talking about the human royalty a little bit earlier. How about the equine royalty?
I think that's perfect.
We have the Guernsey County Fair equine royalty. We have the king, Michael Steed, the queen, Taylor Poulton, and the princess, Jude Flowers, holding the popcorn as they ride on by. I want some popcorn. Are you hungry yet, Debbie?
Yes, we have hot chocolate on the Polar Express, and now we've got our popcorn. Life is good. And next we have Characters Express. They provide entertainment for any type of event in the state of Ohio with over 75 characters to choose from. Please follow them on Facebook.
Indeed. And, speaking of characters, there's one pretty apropos, I would say, for the day.
And I'd say he's pretty happy.
I would say he's definitely happy.
I'd say a lot of people in Cambridge and Guernsey County are pretty happy.
Mickey Mouse, I'm sure he's happy as well as he walks on by, so... Yes, indeed. Characters Express. How cool is that we have something like that in our town?
Wait a minute. We forgot one. Here he comes.
And there is that East Ohio Force Volleyball Club wishing everyone a jolly volley Christmas. as they come on up the street. And of course, a little bit earlier, we saw John Dunning from the Dunning family of dealerships wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, as they've been doing since 1976. And here they come again. The Dunning Motor Sales Team, the Dunning family, pulling that Polar Express so ably.
I like that. Have a jolly volley Christmas.
Indeed, yeah. You see them pulling that, and they've got some volleyballs, and they're all lit up as well.
And Boy Scout Troop 520 meets at First Christian Church every Tuesday night at 6:30 to 8 p.m.
And that would be another good opportunity for us, Debbie, to say thank you to another one of our parade sponsors. That would be Mr. Lee's. Ralph Ray and staff wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Again, if you're not hungry yet, that should make you hungry right there, just hearing about Mr. Lee's.
And more of the
Polar
Boy
Express
Scout
seems
troop.
to be,
Yep.
sorry, I'm just looking here and I'm seeing another Polar Express reference. That
That's a
seems to
great
be
theme.
the big one this year.
And here comes Technique Studio of Dance, and they wish everyone a Merry Christmas. If you love to dance, join our dance family.
You're a bit of a dancer, aren't you, Debbie?
Well, I do have 2 left feet, but I'd like to think I am.
Hey, listen, they could probably help you out with that a little bit.
Oh, and I hear more music.
All right, that would be the pride of Eastern Guernsey County, the Buckeye Trail Warrior Marching Band. The Warrior Marching Band is under the direction of Mr. Doug Hanna, Assistant Director Miss Jerica Hilbert, and Color Guard Instructor Miss Brenda Shepard. Let's listen.
And Jeremy, rounding out our sponsors for the evening, the Cambridge Area Chamber of Commerce. Joe Sexton and staff hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Look at that marching band, the Warrior Marching Band. They just kind of park in the middle of the street. They're doing their routine. They have got a big old trailer right behind them. I would say they were not to be outdone this year. And behind them, behind the Warrior Marching Band that you see going by as we speak, we see some more musical performers. Our Cambridge Singers with their entry now filming A Dickens of a Christmas. Hey, Debbie, get more Christmas spirit on Sunday, December 9th at 3 p.m. when the Singers present their annual Christmas show, A Dickens of a Christmas, at the Scottish Rite.
You know, there is always plenty to do in Guernsey County every weekend of the year, but especially during the holidays.
You know, we were talking about what CPAC has coming up. Dance Central's got stuff coming up. The Cambridge Singers have stuff coming up. I think every entity in downtown Cambridge that has anything to do with music or dance is doing something for Christmas, and that is a sign of a vibrant community right there, Debbie.
And what a beautiful float they have.
One of the best in Ohio, according to Ohio Magazine.
Absolutely. And here comes the Guernsey County Senior Center. John Gress and the staff and administration would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The passengers with us today is our very own Senior Center King and Queen, Scott Stem and Ann McNamara, who are riding in one of the vans from our transportation fleet.
And right behind them, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year from the Guernsey County Community Development Corporation, still committed to our community's quality of life. And this is another award winner, Debbie. What am I talking about? Well, why don't you tell them what we're talking about?
It is Best of Show Honorable Mention. Congratulations.
So congratulations to Heather Neff and Ron Gambita and the entire staff of the Guernsey County CDC on that honorable mention float. And you can see that between Polar Express and A Christmas Story, I think that we all have a lot of viewing to go and do once this is all said and done tonight, Debbie.
Yes, we do. And you can bring a little elf in magic. Everything Dance Academy, dancing their way into Christmas.
Okay, bringing a little elf in magic. All right, well, there's a third one for us to watch. Polar Express, Christmas Story, and Elf. You've got to go home and watch Elf, too. And you can see they've got all of Santa's workshop there. I'm just waiting for Will Ferrell to pop up out of nowhere. Oh, well, maybe for next year we can get that done.
And they have so many. There are some on the beautiful float, and there's some dancing. Let's watch them for a minute.
How about that?
Lots of little cute elves.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's one of my favorite movies, too.
Elf?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hey, Debbie, before we get too much further, we just want to say thanks again to everyone who has helped to make this happen. We also want to say thanks to B&B Body Shop and Towing, because without them, we would not have the little tow truck that we are perched upon right now. So thanks to B&B Body Shop and Towing for providing this to us so very, very much.
Crooksville, Roseville Pottery Festival Queen, Hannah Tolliver, Pottery Queen, Attendant, Callie Coffey, Junior Miss Pottery Queen, Marley Collins, Junior Miss Pottery Queen, Attendant, Callie Roop, and Pottery Princess
Maya Altier.
Pottery Princess Attendant, Braylon Cheney, invite you to our second weekend in July.
Yeah,
and
that's a big festival they've got.
Beautiful, with the Grinch theme there. Another great movie theme.
And speaking of another great movie theme, maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a bit more. Guernsey County Children's Services urges you to make Christmas and every day mean a bit more by considering fostering and adopting. And they are a two-time winner, not a one-time, a two-time winner
No
for
kidding.
this parade. Yes, Debbie. Not only did they receive honorable mention for Best Through Eyes of a Child, they also won for the best use of the parade theme. So congratulations again to Guernsey County Children's Services, a two-time award winner for the 2018 Christmas Parade in downtown Cambridge.
Beautiful. I cannot say enough about Children's Services. That's where we got our Christopher.
Hey, and look at this. We've got Rick's Place, who is right now hauling the Guernsey County Fair Royalty, the Guernsey County Junior Fair Royalty, I should be specific, the Queen Cassidy Dobbins, the King Tyler Hostutler, the Girl Ambassador Hannah Watkins, and Boy Ambassador Carson Klaus.
We have royalty here this evening.
So much royalty.
Yes, we do.
Equine royalty, the fair royalty, all kinds of royalty.
I hear the Queen's going to be here later. We'll have to look for her.
We will have to do that.
And Ridge Tool family invites you to light up the holidays with them.
So, Ridge Tool.
Is that Bob the Tool guy?
Bob the Builder?
Bob the Builder.
That is Bob the Builder. Is Handy Manny there too? No, I just see Bob the Builder. But hey, Bob the Builder's cool. And the Nutcracker. So you've got the Nutcracker and Bob the Builder. Well, how cool is that?
Very nice float. Thank you, Ridge Tool.
Look at that big bass drum that they built.
Merry Christmas.
It looks like some of the youths are very excited to be on TV. I just heard them make mention of that. So
Well, it's an exciting time.
it is. What a time to be alive. The 2018 Christmas Parade in downtown Cambridge.
Christmas at the movies. Cambridge YMCA Gymnastics is represented by 8 local school districts. They have competed at the national level the last 2 years and have done very well. Yes, we hear about them all the time.
Oh my goodness. Yes, we do. Cambridge YMCA priding itself on so many of the things. And look, we even got a little bit of a cartwheel from them. Are they going to do a double? Okay, I just thought they were going to do another one. Okay,
Oh,
they're
there.
ooh,
Oh.
little headstand with the cartwheel to finish. You can tell you got some limber folks here. Wish I could get out of bed in the morning without feeling like I pulled something.
There we go. Good job, girls.
And behind them, we have the Remax Real Estate Partner Float. How do your favorite Christmas characters spend Christmas? Why? By watching Christmas movies, of course. Here are Frosty and friends binge watching all of the classics as they come on by with that big Remax float, the big Remax balloon you've come to know and love. Of course, that has become one of the tried and true symbols of Remax as you see Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph and so many of the others float on by all those Netflix Christmas movies that they are promoting there on back as well.
Next up, we have Cambridge Overhead Door. Ed Lapp and his family wishes everyone happy holidays for the season. Cambridge Overhead Door opening doors for you. I love it, and they've come to my rescue a few times.
Have they?
Yes, they have, when I couldn't get my van out of the back my garage, and I do appreciate
Well,
it. They were lickety-split.
Knowing Ed Lappin, folks, I am not surprised with that whatsoever. Hey, look at this trolley. How cool is that? We've got a trolley here in downtown Cambridge. This reminds me of old times right here. It's the Dickens Victorian Village trolley. Join them on December 8th and 15th for an historic tour on the Holiday Trolley. Tickets can be purchased at the Visitor Center. So what we're saying here is that trolley that you're seeing go by right now, you can actually buy tickets for and take a ride on.
Yes, the Dickens Victorian Village Visitor Center. What a great way to see how Dickens Victorian Village mannequins were made as well. Now coming up is Abel's Heating, Cooling, Electric. Merry Christmas from all of us at Abel's. And there's Russ. Hey, Russ.
There he is. Where's the space heater, Russ? That's what I want to know. Next year, we need a space heater up here.
See what you can do.
He just said okay. All right, we got a confirmation from Russ.
And speaking of royalty, riding in the Dickens Victorian Village carriage is Her Majesty Queen Victoria.
Wow, what did we do to receive that kind of honor, Debbie?
Isn't she lovely?
She indeed is, and she's waving to everybody, and she's just got the most pleasant smile you could ever hope for. We've got a trolley, we've got a horse and buggy. I feel like I'm in old times, Deb.
And we're very fortunate to have her here. She is very busy. She goes to schools and visits. She greets our motor coach groups. She's been very busy.
Hey, it's the Guernsey County Sheriff's Mounted Search and Rescue Team, a group of volunteers that assists in locating lost or injured individuals in the rural parts of the county. So big ups to them for all that they do. And those horses are just beautiful.
And thank you for your service. So many of our service members and also people who help us throughout the community here. And look, it's the Quillen family. Oh my gosh, is that not cute?
And hey, what will we be without a little bit of a Grinch appearance here at the Christmas parade? Don Mcintyre, this chapter's president of the Guernsey County chapter of Ohio Horsemen's Council, who focuses mainly on providing trail maintenance and camp improvements to Salt Fork State Park. They are a non-profit corporation.
They clear out and keep clean miles and miles and miles of trail at Salt Fork State Park so everyone can enjoy.
You know,
they do a great job.
Sometime I'd like to go to that horseman's poker ride that they do. I want to call it a poker run, but I guess it's more of a poker ride. And then they do a cowboy church the next day and a cowboy breakfast too. So I know they do a lot of cool stuff.
They do, and we appreciate having Salt Fork State Park
Indeed.
in our backyard as well.
Yeah, and you're seeing a lot of the first responders come up the road. The Cambridge Fire Department you're seeing here. Hey, that looks like the chief himself. He's in the flesh, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Deeks. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Jeff Deeks. Keeping warm, as he should. And don't forget to check those fire detectors and those smoke detectors and make sure that you're getting those batteries checked and all that kind of thing. I'm getting the thumbs up for the little PSA. So, hey, if it's good enough for the chief, it's good enough for me.
And they do a super job for our community, as all the fire stations do. I don't know what we do without them, Jeremy.
You know, and they do some cool stuff, too. If you ever go out to the Children's Health Fair out at the Cambridge City Park, they bring out that simulation of a house on fire and how you need to escape.
Cool.
So they do a lot of cool stuff. And hey, speaking of somebody who does a lot of cool stuff, how about this next van, Debbie?
I think I recognize it. Is it the ABC Communication Van?
Why, it is.
And they are proud to welcome the one and only Santa Claus to town. Be sure to tune into 97.7 for your favorite Christmas tunes 24 hours a day until Christmas, Jeremy.
You know, ABC Communications does all kinds of stuff in terms of all the different formats of music, but I know that you know, because I feel the same way, that sometimes you just need that Christmas music fix. You want to take a little break from the rock and roll or maybe the pop or the country, and you just want to hear something Christmassy, and that's why you need to tune it to WYLE-FM 97.7. Mike McKay, the veteran of ABC Communications, if there were ever a veteran of ABC Communications, Mike McKay, I tell you, here's that guy doing so much all the time. We appreciate Mike McKay, again, stepping up for us and driving that van in the parade as he does for so many of the area parades. So Mike McKay in charge of that van that you see driving on by. And here we go with the Cambridge Fire Department once again. Yes, indeed.
It's the man.
This is ladder number 4. Wow. And I'm just looking at what it says here on the side of this truck, Debbie. Organized in 1873. That is how long the Cambridge Fire Department has been doing what they do.
And I bet Santa Claus has at least been delivering presents for that long and much longer, Jeremy.
I would say so, but he looks as spry as ever, Debbie.
Yes, he does. He's with us tonight before he starts delivering all those presents in about a month.
Are you ready for that?
Yes, no.
Have you been good this year?
I've been very good, but I am not ready for that. We just got over Thanksgiving, Jeremy.
Probably a good reminder to clean out that chimney.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas,
Merry
Santa Claus.
Christmas to Santa Claus. Boy, he's got a live wireless mic. Santa Claus is rolling high.
Yes, he is. And, you know, this is just another opportunity to thank all of our sponsors who made the parade possible this evening, all the community who came out, everyone in Guernsey County. We certainly appreciate Cambridge Main Street, who puts together this fabulous parade every year, and there are wonderful parades throughout the community.
Indeed there are. But, Debbie, you have been a veteran of calling these parades, emceeing these parades for many years now. I think that you have to agree that this is one of the best ever.
Oh, yes, I love the theme. Everyone did such a great job with their floats and entries in incorporating that theme, and we have some great winners.
Yes, indeed we do. We just want to take a moment to congratulate all of our winners once again. Best Through Eyes of a Child, that award went to float number 19, and float number 19, as I go through it, that would be The Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack, Sally, and the rest of the gang, they just took over Christmas. They took over this parade. They won Best Through Eyes of a Child. Also, congratulations to our honorable mention winner. That would be Children's Services for Best Through Eyes of a Child. We have another one here.
Yes, we do. Best Use of Parade theme. Again, Children's Services. What a beautiful float that they had. An honorable mention for Best Use of Parade theme went to Cambridge Singers.
One of the many performing organizations here that will have a lot going on for the holiday season. We talked about Cambridge Singers. We talked about CPAC. We talked about Dance Central. So many different ones. And I apologize if I'm missing any because there are just so many.
There are, but, you know, shameless plug, if you go to visitguernseycounty.com, you can see everything that's happening during the season.
And one last little mention.
Not forget.
Actually, two last mentions. The Best of Show award went to LMI Mixing. They deserved it too because that was an awesome looking float. And the honorable mention for Best of Show, the Guernsey County CDC. Congrats again to those folks on that because they do so much great work throughout the year. Make sure that you're tuned in to what they've got going on in 2019. I have a feeling it's going to be a banner year for the Guernsey County Community Development Corporation.
Yes, indeed. And we thank all of you for joining us this evening. And Jeremy, Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to you, Debbie. And I just want to say congratulations to our own Debbie Robinson over here from the Cambridge and Guernsey County Visitors and Convention Bureau. Cambridge, Ohio, if you haven't checked out Ohio Magazine, voted one of the best hometowns in the state. There's a full spread there, and that would not be possible without the work of our Debbie Robinson. So congratulations to you. Job well done, and here's to an even better 2019. I don't know where it goes from there. I don't know how you can go up from there, but I'm hoping and I am confident that it will. So congratulations to you, Debbie, on that award.
Thank you. It truly takes a village, and we have a wonderful community to support.
So as the Christmas light show gets underway behind us at the courthouse, we sign off and we say a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.